little secret. All right. So, but before that, what's not a secret is a birthday. We do have a birthday this week. So, Elijah. Where's Elijah? Where are you? I can't see you. Can you stand up? Give us a salute. Come on. Happy birthday, salute. Oh, happy birthday, So, and I believe we missed a student teacher had a birthday on Monday. Where's Miss? Yeah. Look, she's ready. She's gonna have fun and party all week long. So, happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right. And of course, as you see, I have a friend here today. Do you like my friends? Yes. I love my friends. And I have friends in high places that have weird ass makeup. So I want you to give your attention to Skooter the Clown.
All right. Good morning, everybody out here. We got, let's see. Okay, well, hello, good morning. How are you? You good? All right. We are going to get our blood pumping this morning. Would everybody stand up and stretch? Let's see. I heard it just a little bit, but not now. Okay, here, let's start it over. I'm going to give you some instructions. Start us over there. All right, so we are going to do one of my favorite songs. This is called the Lawnmower Song, all right? If you've ever been to Camp Fisher Kids, you've probably learned the Lawnmower Song. And so, go ahead, you can start it. And so, we have 3 moves to do for this song, all right? First, you're going to crank the lawnmower. Very good. Okay, very good. Yes. Then you are going to drive the lawnmower. And then you're going to do my favorite part, the spring. All right? Are you ready? Okay. Let's turn it up nice and strong. All right. You ready? Here we go. Get ready. We're going to crank it. Crank it. Oh, yeah. Very good. Okay, now it's time for the Freestyle Dance. Let me see your very best dance. What you got? We got a new floss. I can't do that. Let me see your favorite dance. We got some more? We got anybody in freestyle? Okay. We got some freestyle? Oh, very good. All right. Awesome job. Okay, we got some dances going on down here. Very good. All right, we got to start our lawnmower again. You ready? Here we go. Now we'll drive it. Let me see you swing better. All right. Oh, yeah, you got to ready this. All right, let's crank it one more time.
I know, right?
Now grab it. All right, one big spin around sprinkler. Here we go. Ready? All right, awesome job. Way to go. Very good. Well, it is so good to be here. Now, before we get started, I just want to make sure I know where everybody is. So raise your hand if this is your first time or if you've been here before. Okay, very good. Just want to make sure. Some of our teachers got that one. Okay. Well, it's so good to be back with you. My name is Scooter, just in case you forget. It's right back there, okay? Now, if you remember from last time, I love to do illusions. Do you remember what the word illusion means? It means tricks for your eyeballs, okay? It means that I can make my hands move faster than your eyes can keep track of. Okay, so since it's early in the morning here, we are going to try out something. I'm going to see if your eyes are awake yet, okay? So we're going to start with a simple little trick. And it involves a handkerchief. What color handkerchief is this? Red! You guys are so smart. Very good. All right, now I'm going to take the red handkerchief. I'm going to stick it in my hand over here like this and make a fist. I'm going to push it all the way down in there. All the way. Keep pushing until I can't see it anymore. And you know what happens? It disappears. Whoa. Okay, let's try it. Let's try this again. I have another handkerchief. What color handkerchief is this? Very good. Okay. Don't blink. Remember, you got to get your eyes awake, okay? So, what color handkerchief? Yellow. Very good. I'm going to take a yellow handkerchief, stick it over here in my hand like this. I'm going to push it all the way down in there until I can't see it anymore. Push it all the way down. And you know what happens? It disappears. What? Okay, one more time. I have one last handkerchief. What color is this handkerchief? Very good. Blue. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the blue handkerchief. I'm going to stick it over here in my hand like this. I'm going to push it in. Push it. Oh. There's too much in there. Well, it's the same size as all the other ones, right? I think I know. Now, I told you, illusions are tricks for your eyeballs, right? And I told you sometimes your hands can move faster than your eyes. Well, the reason this won't fit in here might be because while you weren't looking, I took the red handkerchief and I tied it to the yellow handkerchief. And then I took that yellow handkerchief and I tied it to the blue handkerchief. Whoa! All right, so we have proved sometimes your hands can be quicker than your eyes, right? Yes. All right, well, very good. Well, hopefully your eyes are awake now and ready to see some amazing things. Now, this morning, we are at school, right? Yes. And I know everybody's very favorite thing to do at 8 o'clock on a Friday morning. Let's yell it out together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Math! Oh, you said math, right? You didn't say math? Uh-oh. Okay, hold on now. We have some disagreement. You don't wake up on Friday morning thinking, I can't wait to do math first thing today? Oh my goodness. Well, can we just, for today, we'll keep it nice and easy. We'll just work on counting. That's a nice, easy math topic, okay? So let's just work on counting. We'll do that. And now to help us, how many of you like to play games? Yeah? One of my favorite games when I was growing up was playing dominoes with my grandparents. Have you ever played with dominoes before? There's lots of different games you play with dominoes, but dominoes are fun. Well, this is not one of the dominoes we played with. Mainly because it's humongous. It's humongous. It's huge. Now, I want you to help me. How many dots are on this side of the domino? There's one right there, okay? Now, when I flip it over, how many dots are on this side of the domino? 4. Very good. Now watch what happens. There was one when I flip it back over. Now, there are actually 3. One there, and one in my hand. And look what happens here now when I flip it over. Guess how many there are? There's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Isn't that amazing? What? Oh my There's only 5. You guys are right. Okay, let's see. So, we're going to have to check this thing because it seems like it's a little bit off. Okay, so how many are on this side? 5. Okay, very good. So we have 5 on this side, and we have 3 on this side. What? Okay. So, we have 2 on this side, and we have 5 on this side. What? But just a second ago, we only had 5, right? Okay. Well, okay, let's keep going. Let's try. We're going to get this right. So on this side, we have how many? 6, okay. On this side, we have 6. On this side, we have 2. What? Now, didn't you just tell me there was only 2 on this side? Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to get this right. We're so close, I'm sure. Okay, so on this side, there are how many dots? 3. Very good. And then on this side, there are 6. Yeah. Oh no. I bet I know what happened. I thought this was my counting domino, but this is my algebra domino. We'll try for another one another time. Okay, let's put that one away. You guys are so smart though. See, we got math out of the way. You don't even have to do math the rest of the day. Well, your teachers might disagree, but you don't have to do any more math while we're here right now, okay? All right. Well, I would like to tell you a story. Can I tell you a story? Okay, good. Now, it's going to be kind of long, drawn out, okay? There's a little bit of a process to this story. But as part of this story, I'm going to need someone to help me. Okay, let's see here. Let's see, okay. How about on the second to last row, right on the end, the green shirt? That? Oh, okay. Well, either way. There we go. Come on. Okay, come on in. Hello there. How are you? Come stand right over here for me. Very good. All right. What's your name? That's exactly right. Good job. Okay. Now, Landon here is going to help us tell the story. Now, Landon, you have an interesting job to perform while I'm setting the story up, okay? What I need you to do, how are you at drinking water? Good. Okay, good. Have you been training your whole life for this? Oh my goodness, look at that. He's conditioned. Okay, now, I have the very best water that Walmart can offer. Okay? This is like the cream of the crop here. Now, I'm laying there. There's nothing special about this water. It is a water bottle. It's brand new. You're going to hear the top crack whenever you. I just need you, while I'm setting things up here, to just take as many swigs as you can. You don't have to drink the whole thing. Just drink as much as you feel like you want to drink. Okay? All right, so that's your job. There we go. All right, while he's doing that, I'm going to tell you something that you're probably not going to believe. In just a few minutes. How's it going? Good? Okay. In just a few minutes, it is going to rain in this room. Oh no. So, here's the question. Do you believe me? Oh, okay, we're split, but we have a lot of very trusting people. That's good, okay. So I'm telling you here in just a few minutes, it's going to rain in this room. How are you doing? Oh, you're good? Okay, good. Don't forget to breathe in between, okay? All right. Now, in just a few minutes, it is going to rain in this room. That sounds a little crazy, doesn't it? Yes. Right now, your teachers are getting just a tad bit worried because they didn't get briefed about this. Okay? And now, what I want to tell you is this is very similar to a story I know, a really old story. We can find it in the very first book of the Bible, Genesis, in the chapters 5 through 10. It's about a man who God spoke to him, and God asked him to do something. He said, Noah. Oh, I told you his name. He said, Noah, it's going to rain. And Noah's like looking around, and it hasn't rained at his house for like forever. Like a really long time. And Noah's like, okay. So what do you need me to do? And God says, Noah, I need you to build a boat. And he says, okay. Well, my family's always wanted a boat, so that sounds nice. You know, just enough for like 2 or 3 people. And God says, no. We need it to be a little bit bigger. And Noah says, well, how come? He says, well, how do you feel about animals? And God asked him to put 2 of every kind of animal on that boat. You did it! Look at that magic trick. He made the water disappear. High five. Very good. Okay. Now, hold on. Your job is not done yet, okay? Stand right here. Here, face this way. Yes, so everyone can see your beautiful face. Okay, very good. All right. Now, Noah gets this message from God. He follows God. He trusts God. And so he starts working on his boat. And Noah, eventually the word gets out that he's building this big old boat. But remember, it hasn't rained in a really long time, and there is not a lake in front of Noah's house. Okay? So everyone's like, what you doing building this big old boat right here? How are you going to get it to where it needs to go? And Noah says the same thing I said to you. It's going to rain. And the people looked at him and went, you're crazy, Noah. There's no way it's going to rain. And Noah kept trusting God because God had put this task on him. He had laid it on his heart, saying, Noah, I need you to do this for me. And although he didn't understand every little part of how it worked out, he trusted God. He had seen that God was faithful, and he decided that he would follow him. And do you know what? After a little while of building the boat, and then the animals showing up, then the rain started to come down, and the flood started to come up. And we were able to see that God is faithful, and that when God asks us to do something, it's best if we respond to him in obedience. So, thinking about that little lesson there, remember I told you it's going to rain in this room, right? Yes? Well, I didn't tell you the whole story. Are you ready to see what I mean? Okay, here we go. I'll take that back, unless you want to keep it as a souvenir. Oh, okay. Well, I'll give it back to you in just a second, okay? All right. Now, what I need you to do, Landon, you come right up here. All right, front and center. Perfect. Now, I need you to show me your muscles. Very good. Now, I'm going to do a little adjusting. You're going to hold your arm right like that, okay? Keep that one right like there. And then this arm is going to come up here. Keep that there for a second. Now, I'm going to put something under this elbow right here, okay? So you keep this arm just like this. After I tell you to, like a well, you're going to take this arm and you're going to start cranking it back and forth. So this arm stays still, this arm cranks back and forth. You think you can do that? Okay, you can do it. I'll help you. Okay, so let me get what I need over here. Let's see here. Oh, it's buried behind a couple things. Let's see. Okay, very good. Okay, I have a fun one. Our task is that we are going to try to make it rain out of your right elbow. Do you think we can do it? Okay, all right, so I'm going to put this under your elbow. I've got a cup to catch any water that falls out. And then when I tell you go, you're going to take your left arm and crank it. Are you ready? Okay, yeah, he's ready. Okay, are you guys ready? Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put the funnel under your elbow. All right, and you start cranking. What? Look at that. Keep going, go, go, go. You drink a lot of water, man. Whoa, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Well, good grief. You got a lot in there. Keep going, very good. Oh my goodness, look at that. Everybody give Landon a round of applause. Very good. Woo-hoo. Good job, buddy. Thanks. Now let's see. Your souvenir water bottle is promised. Wonderful job. Okay. You can go ahead. Very cool. All right. Good job. All right. So it didn't rain everywhere, but it did rain in this room just right out of Landon's elbow. That's pretty impressive, huh? All right. Well, the story did not end there. So Noah spent a long time in the ark. We know in the story that it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. But then there was a long period where it took the time for the water to seep into the ground and for the water to subside. We know it took a long, long time. They were there for a long time. But there's a really cool end to this story. God made a promise to Noah. There was one particular promise that he made. And we're going to try to recreate an image of that promise here in a second. And for this, I'm going to need one more helper. One more helper. Let's see. And let's see. This time, we're going to go, we're going to go with one of our older girls back here. Let's see. Let's go in the purple on the very back row. Yeah, that's you. I think it's purple. Yes, come on up. All right, come on down. Very good. Let's give her a round of applause. Very good. All right. Very nice. Come on, you're going to get to stay right over here. Very good. What's your name? Aubrey. Very nice. And how old are you? Oh my goodness, I was your exact age when I was your age. That's amazing. Okay, now, Aubrey, I have, just like I gave Landon a brand new Best Walmart had to offer water bottle, I have a brand new Best Walmart had to offer a package of Kleenex here for you, okay? Now, don't go doing what you normally do with Kleenex, okay? That will mess up this, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to take this, I want you to open it up, and I want you to take one Kleenex out for yourself, and then hand me back the package. All right? You can get it. There you go. Perfect. Okay, just one, and then you'll hand me back the package. Very good. I'm going to take one for myself. Very nice. I'm going to set that over there. Okay, now, we are going to try to reproduce what happened, what God did at the very end of Noah's story. Now, for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how to do a trick, okay? Ooh, exciting. You're going to get to learn how to do it too, okay? Now, what we're going to do, we have a white Kleenex. Now, here's one thing about them. They don't trust us very much, okay? They think there's something weird about this. So what we have to do is make them know that there's nothing weird. So the way we do that is we go, very good. See, because then they can see both sides, and they're like, oh, that's not weird. Okay, so here we go. One more time, ready? Very good, okay. She's learning, she's a pro. All right, now what we're going to do, Aubrey, is we're going to take our Kleenex, and we're going to turn it on its side. Very good, okay. Now, on the count of 3, we are going to tear it down the middle. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, you're supposed to jump. Oh, did I not tell you that? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, that's okay. So now let's put our pieces back together. Yep, you put them right together, just right on top of each other. That's perfect. Okay, very good. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to turn it on its side so it's long ways. Very nice. And we're going to tear it down the middle again on the count of 3. You ready? Here we go. You count with us. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that's when we wiggle down. Oh, did I not tell you that? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So, for this last time, put all your pieces together. This time, when we do 3, we're going to kick our right foot out like that, okay? It's really all about the presentation. It makes them feel like this is much more impressive, okay? All right, here we go. So we put our pieces together. Very good. Now, you ready? Okay, here we go. Ready? 1. Oh, here, help us.
1, 2, 3, go!
Oh my goodness, give her a round of applause. That was beautiful performance. Very good. Okay, now, what I want you to do, remember that was a brand new bag, so we're playing by all good rules here, so this Kleenex was very fresh and good and everything. What I want you to do is take it and push it into a small ball, like this. Okay, now Aubrey, what I'm going to ask you to do is, not you, I'm going to ask you to go, put it in your mouth, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, we're going to wiggle our fingers harder, and then you're going to pull it out really slow and see what happens, okay? Are you ready? Okay, are you guys ready? Remember, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, wiggle. Okay, you ready? Here we go. So, Aubrey, put it in your mouth. Here we go, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, very good. And, how'd that taste? Horrible? Oh, no. I don't think that worked out like it was supposed to. Huh. Okay, we did the thing. We did the 1, 2, 3 wiggle. You pull it? I don't know. Can I try mine out? Okay, let me try mine out. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to put mine in my mouth. I'll go, hoo. You guys wiggle, and then we'll see if we can make this happen. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Hoo.
Wiggle!
Whoa! Wow! I didn't know all that was in there. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so now, does anybody know what I'm talking about at the end of Noah's story? What was it that God did right at the end? He put a rainbow in the sky. That's right, and that was his promise to all humanity that he would never flood the whole earth again. Very cool. Now, you know another amazing thing. You get to take this nice little souvenir home if you would like. All right, everybody give Aubrey a very big round of applause. Very good. All right, let's hear. Okay. Very nice. Okay, wonderful job. We go have a seat. Excellent. Very good. Woo! Awesome. All right, well, let's see. So we've had our PE class, because we, did the Lawnmower Song. We have done math. We had story and reading time. So now we have had enough time in our day where it is time for my favorite part of the day. You know what that is? Lunch! I love lunch. Well, it may not be time for lunch, but I do want to talk about lunch, okay? I loved it when I was little. I loved bringing my lunch to school. And my mom, she would give me one of these little sacks. Ooh, that's two. How about this one? Okay, she would give me one of these little sacks, and I got to put whatever I wanted in here. Well, not exactly. I had to have a sandwich, and I had to have chips, and I had to have, carrots, and I had to have applesauce, those kind of things. But every once in a while, I would get something special. How many of you all have that one very favorite special thing you get in your lunch each day? Or occasionally, yes. Well, my favorite thing, the thing that really made me happy, was when I got to drink soda to lunch. I know, it's crazy. It only happened like one Friday a year. It was really special.
You're making me so jealous.
Now my favorite soda to drink was when my mom would put one of the glass bottles of Coca-Cola in my lunch. One of these right here. It was my favorite thing. Now, you know I like to do illusions, right? And so this has been like this for a long time. So when I was a kid and I was at lunch, I liked to do illusions on my friends. And I used my things that I had around, like my Coke in my lunch box, my lunch bag. So I learned how to make my Coke disappear. Would you like to see that?
Yes.
Okay. So what I did is I would show it like this. They know it's in there in my lunch bag. Then what I would do is ask for complete silence. And then it would disappear. Yep, it's gone. How do you know? Oh, here. Well, I'll show you. I'll bring it back. Ready? Complete silence. Look! Isn't that amazing? Okay. You want some more proof. Okay, good. Okay, I can do proof. That's okay. Okay, so we got our little bottle here. All right, so complete silence. What? It's amazing, isn't it? Oh, you want to see it again? Okay, complete silence. Ready? Look, it's back. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
You don't sound very good.
Now pour it.
Oh, you want to see inside the bag after it disappears. Okay. Let's try this again. Here we go. Complete silence. Here's our bottle. Complete silence. It's gone. Oh, you said you want to see inside the bag, right? You sure?
Yes.
Because there's nothing in there.
What?
It's completely gone. Isn't that amazing? Where did it go? It disappeared. I told you, illusions. That's right. Oh, I don't need that. Here you go. Somebody else take it. Okay. Very good.
Take it.
What?
I'm gonna throw this in the trash.
All right. Y'all can check it out later. Okay. I want to tell you now about, this is a really important story. Something really special. Oh, did it come back? Nope, nothing, huh? I want to tell you a really important story now, okay? Now, this story starts with us needing to do something really simple. How many of you all have ever helped do the laundry at your house?
What?
Yeah, doing the laundry. Ugh. Yeah, who likes to do that? Well, I have a very fancy washing machine here with me today. Look at this. Isn't that cool? The salesman told me it was super. Get it? Okay. All right. Now, I figured I would do some of my dirty laundry to tell you a story. Now, we talked about the story of Noah, right? We talked about how God flooded the whole earth, and we didn't exactly talk about the reason for that. The reason was that people had strayed so far away from what God wanted for them in life that they weren't following after what God wanted. They were doing things that were bad, that were called sin, and those things separated them from God. And so, I guess if you want to kind of think about it like that, there was a stain. We messed things up. This used to be really nice and pretty and white. And, well, it kind of fell in the dirt when I was walking in the door here today. Because it's kind of a gross day outside, right? And so, what do we do to make this look nice again?
Put it in water.
We gotta wash it. We have to clean it. We have to fix it, right? So if we have things that are messed up and we've got to fix them, we have to figure out a way to clean them. Well, the same kind of thing works for our souls. We do things that God doesn't wish for us to do. We call those things. Those things separate us from God. And so we need a way that we can come back into a relationship with God. And God had an amazing plan, one that nobody really would have seen coming ahead of time. It was incredible. He sent his son Jesus to the world. Jesus was both fully God and fully man. And he was the only person who never did anything wrong. He never sinned. And because of that, then when he died on the cross, he was paying the price for the sins that we have. And then if we make him the Lord of our life, well, something amazing happens. Let's go back to laundry for just a second. So we have our dirty laundry here. If we're cleaning, we got to dry it later on, right? So I don't have a portable dryer, but I do have this. Anybody know how this could help? How could it help? Okay, that works. How about also we could use it to hang it up outside so the wind would dry it off. So that's what they call a clothesline. And along with the clothesline come clothing pins, where we pin our clothes on there. So we put those in there. Huh? I know, this thing is all, I'll show you in just a second. So, what's happened is we got all the ingredients in here. We got all the right things to fix the problem here. We're going to make these cloths clean. In just that way, where all the right things are in the bag right now, Jesus was all the right things that we needed to fix the sin problem that we had. And if we take and we put our junk in his hands, if we ask him to be the Lord of our life, well then something amazing happens. He can come and make us completely brand new. Oops, almost. Again. Isn't that amazing? Looky there. He can make us completely whole again. Isn't that amazing? So, very good. What I want you to know is that Jesus is an important person to know. He's an important person to learn about. And he's an important person to put your faith and your trust in. If you have questions about that, ask your teachers. They would love to talk to you. That's probably the most important story that could ever be told there. So a very good thing. All right? Well, I think our time is drawing near. That means it's almost the end. Would you like to see one last amazing thing at the end? One last amazing thing? Okay, very good. Now, I like music. This is a fun little song that's going to go along with this trick. We're going to see some amazing things in like 2 minutes flat. Okay, are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. All right, here we go. Mr. Music Man, go ahead and hit it. All right. Well, I hope you had a wonderful day today. It's been so good starting my day with you. I hope that math lesson wasn't too painful, and I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. It's always good to see you, and I think Miss Monica's going to tell you about some fun stuff coming out of that First Baptist Church. I'll see you all out in the lobby, okay? Bye, see you later.
Do you like my friend Scooter?
See you guys later.
Well, I'm so excited. So I promised you a secret, right? Well, I have a secret for you. And that is, who's ready for summer? I'm so ready for summer. And you know what I'm ready for? Summer camp! I'm so excited about summer camp. I want to give you all a sneak peek, not a sneak peek, but what's the word I'm looking for?
Preview.
Invite. A special invitation to Fisher Kids. Who's ever been to Fisher Kids? I've been to Fisher Kids for like 8 years now. It's like one of my favorite kids. And so you all can come to Fisher Kids this summer. It's at First Baptist. Hopefully there's going to be lots of camps this summer. And so I hope you get to take advantage of all of those. But we are doing cranes. And so I'm going to send an email out to your parents. Now, where's my third graders? Okay, cool. Where's my fourth graders? Woo woo. And where's my fifth graders? Oh yeah, oh yeah. You guys have a special invitation to something called Greeting Camp. Greeting Camp. This camp is an overnight camp. You get to sleep in bunk beds with your friends. Well, not with your friends. You each have your own bunk. Okay? And there's mud games. Yeah, it takes lots of Q-tips to get the mud out of your ears. And there's swimming pool parties. And there's, I don't know what else, but Mr. Falwell gets to go over there. I don't. It's one of his favorites. But you, 3rd through 5th, 6th actually, have a special invitation to Greeting Camp. Okay? So when you go home, say, Mom, Dad, check your email. Mrs. Falwell sent you something. Okay? I have a special invitation. And maybe you'll get to see Scooter. Okay?